Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about our trip to Hong Kong and about what we liked and didn't like about the city. We spent a little over a week in Hong Kong and really got the chance to explore the city and learn a bit more about its characteristics, features and the culture that characterizes it. Hong Kong is a territory located in the southeastern part of China. However, Hong Kong and Macau are the only territories in the People's Republic of China to supposedly enjoy a high degree of autonomy and freedom under the one country, two systems. Hong Kong was a British colony and nowadays is one of the richest cities in the world. Over 7.4 million people live in the city, making it the world's fourth most densely populated region in the world. The first thing that we noticed arriving in Hong Kong was how developed the city was. The city is characterized by many extremely long bridges, skyscrapers, large roads, and extremely developed public transport systems. The city has almost 10,000 high-rise buildings. The city in itself is extremely interesting. Firstly, there is a contrast between rich and poor people. There are several rich people that live in Hong Kong, but this doesn't mean that there is no poverty in the city. In fact, there is a huge wealth gap in the population. Some people live in pure luxury, while others are forced to live in terrible poverty. Some people are forced to live in the so-called coffin homes that are extremely small and are just terrible places to live in. Next, Hong Kong is extremely interesting because although it's a really modern city, it's full of green. The city is surrounded by trees and vegetation, which actually make the city unique and really particular. The city is also full of parks, like the Hong Kong Park. Something we really liked about the city is that it has an extremely organized transport system. The subway trains are really long, clean and punctual. They never arrive late. It's incredible. The transport system is really efficient. And another interesting thing is that in the center of Hong Kong, the old-style trams are still being used. And this just gives the city a really cool vibe. Also, we really liked how the city looked at night. When it's dark, all the buildings in the city light up of wonderful colors, such as green, blue, pink and yellow, making the city even prettier. Another thing that we liked about the city are the several markets that are present within it. There are all types of markets, such as the electronic market, also if the one in Shenzhen is a lot nicer, the flower market that is full of beautiful flowers and all kinds of plants, and the fake market, where you can find wallets, purses, coats and t-shirts of famous brands such as Gucci and Supreme at extremely low prices. You might be wondering how this is possible. Well, there's a simple solution. Everything is fake. They even sell fake AirPods, also if they don't seem real. The only thing that we didn't like about Hong Kong was the fact that many people live in poverty. The contrast between the rich skyscrapers and the buildings that fell apart, in which the poor people lived, made us feel quite uncomfortable and sorry. But it also helped us realize how lucky we were. Another thing we both liked and disliked about Hong Kong was the food. Some foods were amazing, such as dumplings, wonton, pork and various chicken plates. But some were rather disgusting. We tried to eat in street food shops, but the smell that came from them was so strong and pungent that it kept us at least 10 meters away from them. This isn't to be mean, but some of those restaurants really stunk. Lastly, we found it really funny that there are so many malls in the city and you can basically travel from one side of the city to the other just by walking through malls. It's amazing. We also visited several Vuitton stores and Gucci stores, but those are particulars. Overall, our experience in Hong Kong was extremely enjoyable, and we cannot wait to go back to Hong Kong to learn more about the culture and explore more about the city. Lastly, we would like to remind you that Hong Kong is also a very historic city, full of religion, art, structures and stories that are amazing and all important to take in consideration. For example, we visited several temples that were really amazing because we not only learned more about the culture and history of the city, but we also learned something about a new religion. We also visited a giant statue of Buddha. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below on where we should go next.